I got hungry.
Yeah, but you told me you were leaving town.
I changed my mind. I decided to stay in Lambview after all.
Okay, CJ, that's it. It's time. Sleep tight. Don't let the alligators bite.
You mean the bed bugs?
The bed bugs? Oh, that's right. Hey, we don't have any bed bugs around here. Good night, Noogies. Kiss. Good night. See you later.
Night, Mommy.
Night, sweetie.
Amazing, isn't it? CJ's already seemed to have forgotten how upset we were about him running away. I guess you and I, we can't forget, huh? Not so easily, anyway.
No, we can't.
Well, I wish we could, Cord. I wish we could forget all the bad times and just remember the good times. I mean, there have been a lot of good things between us. I just can't seem to remember them right now.
What are you trying to say, Tina?
I'm just saying that I think everything that's happened this last week is just letting me know that, it's over between us, isn't it, Cord? I mean, it's really over, our marriage. Isn't it?
Buchanan, where have you been? Don't you even listen to your answering machine? We've got a lot to talk about.
I'm not here to talk. I'm here to find out what you thought you were doing.
What do you mean?
That little stunt that you pulled.
Stunt?
No, come on, don't play dumb, Nora, because that doesn't suit you. Now, you made a big mistake, and I'm here to make sure that you don't make any more of them.
Why did you leave so suddenly, Marty?
I told you it was just time to move on.
Andrew told me that some things had happened while I was out of town, and that's what made it difficult for you to stay at the rectory.
Things?
But whatever happened, we can deal with it. I just know you can't be happy coming back here alone.
Maybe it's time that you found out just what happened between Andrew and me.
I have to get back to work.
Go ahead. I just wanted to let you know that I was staying. I thought you'd want to hear from the horse's mouth.
Thanks. But it really wasn't necessary, Jason. I guess since I caught you in bed with Marty Saybrook, I just stopped caring. Really nice suit, too. Is that a little gift from Marty?
Jason, there you are. Oh, my. That suit fits you like, a really good suit. I knew it would. Table for two, please. Something nice and quiet.
Well, you're certainly full of surprises today.
Yeah.
No, really. I'm not surprised. I'll get you to another waiter.
What's her problem?
What do you think?
I just asked for a table.
Well, don't bother.
You didn't mind my bothering you last
Look,
night.
Let's go back here, okay? Because we got a big problem. You come in here, rubbing Leanne's face in it.
Is it my fault that she's so sensitive? Fine. 50 lashes for mean little me.
And it's not just Leanne either. It's Marty, too.
No, 100 lashes. Oh, I hope you don't have any more girlfriends. I could be black and blue.
I'm serious, Dorian. You're way out of line here. And you gotta do something about that now.
I don't know what Andrew told you. But while you were away, we had a misunderstanding, and that's why he asked me to leave the rectory.
You still haven't told me why.
Because...
Marty, you can tell me.
Because I kissed him, okay? There, I said it. Cassie, believe me, it's not what it sounds like.
It sure sounds like something.
It's not. Andrew just... He just got way out of hand. I was just all excited, that's all. He just got me off the hook about this whole mess and Sarah's death.
Sarah's death? What did you have to do with that?
Nothing. That's the whole point. But Bo and Nora got it in their heads that I was the one who ran Bo off the road that night, Thanksgiving night. And no matter what I did, they wouldn't believe me. So when Andrew proved that it couldn't have been me, I was just so grateful. And I guess I just got a little out of control, and I kissed him. And that's all it was. But I don't know why he went ballistic.
Neither do I. I'm just surprised he didn't tell me.
Yeah, well, we had this pact.
A pact?
To not tell you about it. And listen, Cassie, don't get the wrong idea. It's just that we didn't want to upset you about something that meant absolutely nothing. Particularly since you've been so kind to me. I'd rather die than hurt you.
Marty didn't hurt me.
Your friendship means a lot to me. And, I mean, you might have noticed I don't happen to have a lot of girlfriends. I don't have a lot of friends, period. Billy, Jason, that's it. Who needs friends anyways? They just expect birthday cards, Christmas presents, and then they show up on your doorstep.
Marty.
You need your privacy with Andrew.
Oh, Marty, don't. Oh, my Lord, you are burning up.
I just have a little fever. It kind of comes with the lupus territory.
You're not taking care of yourself. Have you been eating? Have you been taking your medicine?
Oh, you're not going to start lecturing me on the food groups.
Marty, I'm not joking. I'm worried about you, and I don't want you staying here all alone.
You sound like a mother. No, I'll make that Vicky Buchanan. Look, I'm going to be all right. I'm positive. I know this place is a mess, but it's my mess. Not yours. Just go back to Andrew, okay?
Marty. I am not leaving you alone like this. No way.
All right, Bo. Just exactly what is it that I'm being accused of?
Where do you come off sending Max Holden to that affiliates convention in my place?
It was a judgment call.
That wasn't your call to make.
I tried to reach you. And let's face it, Bo, you were in no shape to be consulted.
Well, that's not for you to judge.
Yes, it is. I'm the attorney for the radio station. Now, look, I know how hard you have been working, and if WVL hadn't sent a representative to the affiliates convention, then all that hard work would have gone down the tubes. I didn't want to see that happen, so I acted, okay?
Oh, yeah, Nora Gannon, woman of action. Look, this is my life. This is my decision to make, not yours.
Are you really angry about the convention?
Oh, wait a minute now. What do we got now? What is this like shrink time?
I don't think
now?
you have to be a shrink to know that you are disappointed and that you're angry, and I don't blame you. Marty Saybrook has an alibi, so she wasn't the driver who forced you and Sarah off the road that night. But we do know that it was a blue car and the license plate started with an AM or an MA.
Yeah, in other words, we're right back to square one.
In other words, we take a deep breath and we start over.
Objection. Counselor, listen, we don't do anything.
All
The 7-Up Shootout game makes it easy to win great prizes. Just collect specially marked Uncola caps, and you could win a $10,000 college scholarship, part of a cool million in all. All you gotta do is spell shoot or spell out and win one of 500 luxury cruises for 4. So start collecting those Uncola caps.
Okay, Bo, I get your message.
I just want you to understand who owns the problem here. Finding the guy that forced me off the bridge, that's my problem.
Okay. I'm sorry. If I've overstepped my bounds, I apologize.
No, it's just, you know, this is not something that we can just divide down the middle. You know, it's my loss. Nora, nobody else is going to understand how frustrated I feel right now, and understand the rage that I feel. I can't even find the guy who's responsible for killing Sarah.
Oh, Bo, don't.
And that's why I'm acting the way I'm acting right now, you know? It's eating at me.
Hey, Nora.
Oh, Andrew.
Hi. Bo, hi.
Hi.
Hope I'm not interrupting something here.
No.
You told me to come by tonight, remember?
I remember.
Okay. Anyway, I brought by all the papers for the nonprofit status, you know, at the community center. And I really appreciate this, Nora.
Oh, it's no problem. No problem at all.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll be going.
Do you have to go, Bo?
Don't go on my account, Bo.
No, I think I've taken up enough of Ms. Gannon's time tonight, so... Night.
So it's come to this again. Flat broke, no prospects, all alone. And now, that I have everything exactly the way I want it to be, I have a very, very important question I want to ask you.
I'm sorry, Court. I really tried.
You know, ever since that Mardi Gras party, Tina, I've known that our marriage was over. But I don't recall seeing you trying to do anything to save it.
That's just it, Court. You haven't seen. You know, when CJ disappeared, I kept hoping. I kept hoping that somehow it would draw us closer together. But you just keep pushing me away. You're just pushing everybody away. Me, the kids, everybody. This anger that you have, Court, it's like we're trying to get past the wall that we just can't get past.
You're very good, Tina. I mean, I think that's great how you forget about you and Kane and the lies you've been telling me. You just blame it all on me.
It's not about blame, Court. It's about loss. Sad, terrible loss. Yeah. Y'all in the middle of something?
Come back.
No, stay.
I just came by because I heard CJ was back, and I thought I'd come over and... Oh, honey, y'all were in the middle of something.
No, Luna. You know, that's the problem. There's not even anything to get in the middle of. And I finally accepted the fact that Cord and I are really true.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna do what I have to do before it's too late.
Flight 61 to Chicago has been delayed.
Today calls for tough antiperspirant strength.
Hello?
Oh, hello, honey. You won't believe this.
Your flight's been delayed.
Yeah, Jamie's place.
And I put in a call to Percy Barnes,
Who's that?
my interior designer. I'm going to get him to build a dark room for you. We'll use one of the maid's rooms.
Dorian, I don't want a dark room or anything else. You're changing the subject. We were talking about Marty and what you did to her.
Marty, Leanne, I'm honestly starting to lose track of all the terrible things I've done to your girlfriend.
You know what I'm talking about. Me and Marty were having a private conversation which you overheard. You couldn't wait to get over to Bo and Nora.
That's because you were lying for her, saying that you were her drug dealer. Really, I didn't want you getting into trouble.
Oh, so you did this for... I get it. Okay.
You know something? You are your own worst enemy. Yes, a kidnapper for Leanne, an alibi for Marty. I mean, how many bridges are you going to jump off of?
Well, don't bury me yet. And let's get this straight. You didn't do what you did to help me. You did what you did to hurt Marty.
No, please.
Please, nothing. You can't stand the fact that she and I are friends.
That's not true. I did it for you.
You don't do anything for anybody else. What you do for Dorian Lord.
Fine, if I'm such a terrible person, why are you sitting here with me?
Because I care about you. Now, who knows why? But if you pull any more of these stunts, I'm telling you, I'm out of here. I'm serious.
Marty Saybrook is now off limits. Strike me dead if I ever harm that lovely young woman. Excuse me, I'm going to go powder my nose.
Leanne?
You know, Kevin was right about you. He said you were trash, Jason. But I said no. No, not my Jason. My Jason is kind and loving and honorable man. Right.
If you're through, could I have a medium-well cheeseburger and some French fries, please?
Yes, sir. Will there be anything else, sir? You know what about you staying in Lambview? I really couldn't care less. But don't you ever think of coming near me or my baby.
How's it going?
Hey. How's it going? Well, I'll tell you how it's going, Doctor. I got a problem.
Ooh, do you want to tell me about it?
Sure. You see, every time I try to concentrate on my work here, I start thinking about my wife.
This is a problem.
This is a very large problem.
I think maybe I may have a solution.
Yeah?
You know, you haven't asked me what I've been doing.
Oh, what a thoughtless cad. Okay, what you been doing?
I've been figuring out what needed to be figured out.
Sounds very mysterious.
Actually, no, it's all become very clear.
What's become clear?
What we have to do.
Yes? What? What? Where are you going?
May I come in?
Tina, what are you doing here?
Well, I've been looking for you, Kane, and I figured, you know, with this whole CJ thing that, I don't know, I just had a hunch that you might be at your secret place.
Yeah. So much for secrets. Why are you here? Why are you here, Tina?
I wanted to thank you for helping us find CJ. I don't think we would have done it without you.
You know how much CJ means to me. It's everything I want in a kid.
That's really sweet, Kane.
I wouldn't be able to live with myself if something bad happened to him.
I know. I wish Cord had seen that, but you know, I'm really sorry for how he treated you. I think it was unforgivable.
Yeah. I don't think Cord's ever going to be the president of the Kane Rogan fan club, you know? And, you know, I guess I don't blame him with all that's gone down between us. I mean, you know, he's missing a kid. I probably would act the same way.
I doubt it. But that's a very decent thing for you to say, Kane.
I never thought I'd hear those two words, Kane and decent, the same sentence coming from you again. You know, after Alex and me robbing the hotel and all that stuff.
No, I know. You know, I'm really sorry that you did that.
I know, I am too.
But I know that, you told me that you didn't frame Renee, and I believe you. And I guess I understand how it all happened, you know?
Thanks. It means a lot to me.
Well, you know, I think it's partly my fault. Because I think that you wouldn't have been helping Alex if you hadn't been so upset with me for going back to Cord.
Yeah. Well, you know, thanks for coming by. I imagine you probably have to get back to Cord now, don't you?
No, I don't. I'm not going anywhere.
What?
I'd really like to stay here with you. If that's all right.
Hotter than ever, General Hospital turns 30 with heartache, humor, and a hunk and a half. Get it all in Soap Opera Digest. Plus the latest news, who's coming, who's going, and a trip behind the scenes at All My Children. America's #1 soap magazine. Get the Digest today.
No woman I know lets a yeast infection stop her. But just about every woman I know cures it with Monostat 7, the fast cure more doctors recommend to get over it and get on with it. Monostat, because no woman I know has time for a yeast infection.
Children.
Yes?
Hello there, Sugar.
Oh, hi. Luna, come on in. Sit down.
I really appreciate you seeing me on such short notice like this.
Oh, this is nice.
Do you normally work these late hours?
Is it late?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, only kidding. I mean, I do know that the sun went down. I just am, I'm not actually a workaholic. I'm trying not to be a workaholic. Well, what can I do for you? I mean, you said you had some trouble with the mechanic?
Well, it's a long story.
Well, I got a long story for you if you've got the patience after telling me yours.
Well, why don't you tell me yours first? I'm sure yours has got a better kick to it than mine does.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay. Bo was here a little earlier. Raging bull.
Why?
Well, you remember me asking Max to go to the affiliates convention for him?
Mm-hmm.
I was very angry that I hadn't consulted him.
But he wasn't in any shape to be consulted.
It's not rational. It's emotional. He's a little raw, you know. He's still in a little bit of pain. And I'm just afraid that the anger is going to sort of wash over onto Max.
Well, I think Max can take care of himself, but I will call ahead and warn him.
Thank you.
But I really hate to hear that about Bo. I thought he was doing a little bit better.
Well, I mean, he was. You know, he was. It's just, you know, it's just a little setback. We thought we'd found the driver of the car that forced he and Sarah off the road, and it turned out to be a false lead, so we're back to square one.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, me too. Looked like he was coming around that corner real nicely, and now he's kind of fallen back into the pit.
Bo? Hey, I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, I just snuck in. I heard about CJ. I wanted to stop by and touch base. How y'all doing?
Okay. Excuse me.
Just okay? What's the matter, Cord? It isn't CJ, is it?
No. CJ's fine. In fact, he and I, we're fine together again. I mean, we're in a good place, and always room to get better.
Yeah. So what's the problem?
Rest of my life. I know in some ways these last couple of days have been as bad as any day I had in Java.
Well, what is it? What's going on?
My marriage is over.
Oh, no.
Yep. All over, all gone.
Is it Kane?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You know, the fact that my marriage was ended by this criminal, you know, that's the hardest part for me to deal with here.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah. Yeah, Tina told me so herself. She said we would be together right now if she had never laid eyes on that con man, that con artist. How could you do that, Bo? How could you do that to me?
Well, there's something else I kind of wanted to talk to you about, actually. I mean, that's why I came here.
What's that?
Cord and I, we're through.
Oh.
Oh?
I guess I'm surprised, you know. I mean, when you and Cord were looking for CJ, I could see what you two shared. I mean, you're the one who told me you had such a long history.
No, but that's what we have. It's just a history, Kane. We just have a history and our children, and that's...
You sure? No, Tina, because, you know, first it was me, and then it was Cord, and then me and Cord, and me and Cord, and, I mean, what is it now? It's just me?
Yeah. It's always been you. It will always be you, Kane.
I asked Marty to come stay with us, at least until she could find someplace else to settle in.
I really don't get it. I don't see why you would make that decision without even asking me.
Exit Marty.
Marty, no, don't go. I want you to go up to bed and get comfortable, and I'll be up there in a minute, okay?
Cassie?
Do you want milk or lemon in your tea? How do you like it?
Milk sounds great.
Okay.
Lots of sugar?
Sure, you got it. Now go on, go get comfortable.
You want to tell me what's going on here? It's not too much trouble.
Sorry, Andrew. I know. I should have called
Why
you first.
did you bring her back here, Cassie?
Come on, Andrew. You would have done the same thing I had done if you had seen what I saw. Her house was a complete disaster, and she's ill, Andrew. She's got a fever.
I know what you're trying to do here. I really understand, and I love you for it. But listen to me. Marty is a very troubled girl, and there are things that are going on here that are not right.
Like what, Andrew? Like the fact that Marty kissed you last night?
Did she tell you that?
The whole story. And frankly, I don't see why you went to such lengths to keep it from me. But do you think I'd go into a jealous rage or something?
No, I don't. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't tell you.
Well, think about it, Andrew. Why didn't you trust me enough that you could tell me?
I need food. When's dinner, Mom?
When's dinner? What's dinner? I should know.
Cassie, this has nothing to do with trust, so let's not make this any bigger than it has to be, okay? The fact of the matter is that Marty had asked me not to tell you because she didn't want to jeopardize her friendship with you.
I'm not a jealous wife, Andrew. Unless there's something to be jealous
No,
about.
there is nothing to be jealous of. And you're right to call me on this, and I should have leveled with you, and I understand that keeping secrets with someone, that breeds a kind of intimacy I certainly don't want to have with Marty. Look, Cassie, the only person that I am interested in being intimate with is you, all right?
I believe you.
I know you do, I know. I just wish Marty would understand that.
What do you mean?
I mean that Marty has a lot of misplaced feelings that have caused a lot of trouble for us, and I just don't think she should be here in the rectory.
And I know this is difficult for you, but does it have to be? Marty explained to me how she came to kiss you, and I'm willing to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Fine, give her the benefit of the doubt, but does she have to live here?
Andrew, she's sick. Physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and we're the only ones who can help her. That's what we're here for.
You know what you're taking on here? I mean, do you really understand what you're taking on?
Yes. Just like I knew what I was taking on when I decided to become a minister's wife. Now, Marty's done some things that have scared me, but Andrew, if you had found her the way I had, alone in this filthy house, shaken like a leaf, in her eyes, Andrew, they were the loneliest, most frightened eyes I've ever seen. How could I turn my back on her?
Oh, you are wonderful. And I love you more than anything in the world. Oh, I got a lot to learn from you, Mrs. Carpenter.
Oh, we've got a lifetime to learn from each other. Isn't that something to look forward to?
Yeah. We got a lot to look forward to. Babies, maybe one named Cassie.
And maybe one named Andrew.
Well, I'll take anything you give me.
Shall we go?
Just because you threw back your coffee doesn't mean I'm ready. Go and sit back, relax. When I finish mine, we'll go. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, my goodness, I forgot my purse. I'll meet you in the lobby.
Forget something.
Thank you.
Was there something else I can do for you?
Yes, as a matter of fact. You know, a lot has happened in the past few months. Well, there've been a lot of changes in all of our lives.
Well, is there a point, Dorian?
Yes, there is. I want you to understand that things are not going to change back again. They've come full circle. Do you understand that?
Well, you can just relax, because if you can keep Jason, you can have him. I am through with him.
Yes, you are. Let's just make sure we keep things that way.
Are you threatening me?
No! Goodness, no. I'm just summing up where we all are. Jason is back with me again. A little sadder, a lot wiser. But I don't intend to lose him again.
Will you do whatever you want with him, Dorian? You two deserve each other.
You don't know the half of it.
No, there's too much water under the bridge between Cord and me. It's just too much. And I don't even recognize him anymore. He's like such a different person. I can't even begin to understand him. But Kane, I really feel like I know you. I mean, inside and out.
I thought you had too.
I mean, sitting here, you know, I loved when we were here, when we were hiding out from the police, and we were in this secret place, your secret place. I love that, Kane.
Our secret place. You remember when we, ordered that Chinese food, the banquet for 8?
Yes, we made pigs of ourselves.
I told you all about me that night, Tina. All the cons I'd pulled and what it was like living on the grift. You accepted me, Tina. You never looked at me with contempt, not even once. That meant a lot to me, Tina. Still does.
It means a lot to me, too, Kane.
Do you remember this is the first place we made love?
We took whole roasted almonds.
Covered them in pure milk chocolate.
And a thin candy shell to get...
Ta-da! New M&M's almond chocolate candies.
The milk chocolate melts in your mouth.
Not in your hand. Sorry, fellas, I'm new here.
It's night and day, the difference, correct?
It's you I want, Marty. It's you, not Cassie. I want you.
So I brought my car into Bill Hunt's transmission. That's over on Lantano Avenue. And Bill told me, he said he could get me a rebuilt transmission as good as new.
Oh, famous last word.
Yeah. Well, it lasted about a month, and then now I'm back to square one in first gear. I can't get the thing out of first, and the door wouldn't close when I brought it in right, and now it still won't close right.
And he doesn't want to know from you, right?
And I'm out $500.
500. Okay, well, maybe we'll just write Mr. Hunt a little letter.
I love the way you talk. Well, I brought some pictures and some bills. The receipts here.
An organized client at long last.
Here you go.
Great.
Oh, what time is it?
Oh, about 8 o'clock. Why, you gonna turn into a pumpkin or something?
No, well, Al, he gets, you know, he's a little homesick and stuff because Max is away and all, and I was going to give him a call and wish him good night and all. Do you mind if I use your phone in the reception?
You can use any
area?
phone you want to.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, though, but thank you so... thank you.
See, Tina can do whatever she wants. She can take off with Jack the Ripper for all I care. But she's not going to take off with my kids.
Yeah. Cord, look, don't make decisions when you're too mad to think straight.
Bo, I love those kids more than anything else in the world. But I will be damned if I'm going to let Tina destroy their lives the way she's destroyed mine, the way she's destroyed hers.
But Tina is their mother. Look, what happened to Kevin and Leanne, that whole mess? Is that what you're looking for?
I'm the father here, Bo. I'm not going to let Kane Rogan get anywhere near my kids.
Okay, how are you going to stop this?
Any way I have to. Hey, for starters, I'm going to dig up all the dirt I can find in Kane Rogan's past, right? Given the kind of scum of the earth that he is, I'm going to be able to find, what, 10, 12 wheelbarrows full.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do with all this dirt?
I'm going to plant Kane Rogan in state prison for a long, long time.
What is it?
Just hit me.
What just hit you?
How much I love you.
Baby, I feel like I've loved you forever.
No.
I want to show you how much I love you, Tina. On one condition. All right, there's no turning back now, Tina. If we make love, I need a commitment. You know, between you and me, now and forever. So what do you say, Tina?
Introducing Continuous Action Soft and Dry. It just never quits.